I'd like to comment on the joint statement released earlier today by the NCAA enforcement staff and Oklahoma State University. That statement, which was the result of an inquiry by our independent consultant working closely with the NCAA, made clear that the information contained in the Sports Illustrated series of articles a year ago was fundamentally unfounded. You may recall that we responded to the Sports Illustrated series by immediately contacting the NCAA enforcement staff and then hiring Chuck Smirt, a respected independent NCAA compliance consultant and a former NCAA enforcement officer, to conduct a complete review. In other words, we were intent on learning if our football program had done or was doing anything wrong. Mr. Smirt and the NCAA worked together to perform the inquiry. The investigators had full access to our records and personnel. The inquiry included a review of over 50,000 emails and documents, along with nearly 100 interviews of former and current coaches, student athletes, administrators, staff members, alumni, and donors. I do want to express my appreciation to the NCAA enforcement staff for its professionalism and thoroughness. Mr. Smirt delivered the results of his inquiry today. We are gratified and frankly relieved the fundamental claims made by the Sports Illustrated articles have been discredited. Among other things, the inquiry found: 1. Coaching staff members or boosters were not involved in paying student athletes for athletic achievements, including so-called big hits. 2. OSU's academic staff personnel were not found to be involved in academic improprieties. 3. No member of our Orange Pride student support group was involved in or encouraged to engage in sexual activities with prospects. 4. There was no credible evidence that members of the coaching staff were arranging sexual activities for recruits as claimed by Sports Illustrated. 5. Contrary to stories in Sports Illustrated, there was no pattern of more talented student athletes being exempted from the drug testing program or its penalties. And 6. No information supported that a Stillwater resident overpaid student athletes for work performed or paid for work not performed. During the course of the inquiry, we did discover 5 occasions in the past 8 years where we may have misapplied our drug policy. Also, it was determined that our Orange Pride program did not conform to the recent NCAA interpretation, requiring that it be organized under the university's admissions office. As a result, we did receive a notice of allegations from the NCAA. While we may have misapplied our drug testing policy and misaligned or organized incorrectly our Orange Pride support group, we have amended our policies and practices. We look forward to the opportunity to present our positions to the NCAA Infractions Committee on the nature and the level of the allegations. I appreciate the efforts of Athletic Director Mike Holder and Head Coach Mike Gundy to build a consistently winning program the right way by complying with NCAA rules while promoting the welfare of student athletes. Thank you.